Our fans aren't even ready for this time.
The way I'm thinking about it is like, you know, it's gonna give, you know, people who have never been in a studio, give them an experience to learn how to make music and just, you know, get the vibe on how to turn this down, turn that, and then maybe they'll be a musician and go on and do something great themselves. I think this is gonna be a dope experience for people, man, for real. It's the future, man. That's all I can say. The future of beat making right here. I can see this, you know, turning beat making into a whole nother thing.
Like, you remixed this song in 2 minutes in real time, and it would have taken me to add all those breaks and to do the filtering and stuff. That's like hundreds of hours of studio work. This is gonna help everyone who just hears music as a chunk go, wait a minute, actually music is a stew of all these ingredients. And then they're like, oh, what if we add a little salt? What if we take this out? You know, that a more educated music fan just is gonna demand better music, and then we all win. They're gonna say, this is not good enough. Like, we can make a better beat in Electronauts than you can on your new album. You know what I'm saying? Like, they're gonna demand more from producers. Someone might be like, I don't want to sit hunched over an MPC. I want to put the VR glasses in, and I want to actually bring performance back to beat making, and not this.
That's what that is, man. That's performance right there. When you're doing, I mean, wow, man, that was crazy, man.
Because it's real easy for dudes from our generation to paint themselves into the crusty old rap man corner. Get off my lawn, you know, type thing, where they're like flying this flag for real hip hop, whatever that means, and they alienate people. And so from the very jump, man, we were always looking to younger fans. How can we reach out to younger cats? You know, how can we not alienate young people? Like, give respect to the older dudes, but also not diss the younger dudes who are coming up. And something like this, my kids, you know, I brought my kids over, but they didn't want to let go of it. And they could care less about going into the studio when me and Mike are there. That's the thing. Like, they don't want to be in there when we're hunched over the MPC. This is what they want. So like, we're now thinking like, this is a way that we're transitioning to like 5, 6, 7, 8-year-olds, bringing them up in something that they're excited about, that speaks to them natively as kids who had iPads and whatever. But with this, they can strip it back, and they're not getting music as a chunk anymore. They get what we get, which is all the faders, they get everything. You know, and like you said, it's still our music. We're stoked that people
are able to mess around with it. I mean, I would have, like I said, man, I would have never been able to see this a long time ago. It's the future. He said it's the greatest thing that's happened so far. You know?
I mean, working with the team at Survios, working with you, like, was pretty sick. Him saying, all right, cool, now send over a couple of different break beats, or send over just Mike's cuts, but like, pull them out, or like the funky, like whatever. I was, you know, like going through our stuff, and I'm like, damn. And the whole time I was talking to Mike about it, because we were like doing shows, and I think until you've seen it here, it was probably hard to understand, like, how
I got it, but yeah, now I definitely,
But you guys killed it. You killed it. Because even if me and Mike had taken all that
stuff, this is beyond what I imagined when you told me that it was. He definitely explained it the right way, but this is crazy.
And there's no way we couldn't have done it like that ourselves either. Like, you kind of, you know, the team at Survios pushed us a little into an uncomfortable position, in the sense that we're like, all right, now send us this, send us this. But it was worth it, because now the end result is we have this multifaceted version of our song, which is so much bigger than what we even set out to make.
Right.
You know, this is so much more than the beat I played you in the car.
I could have never imagined hearing what I just heard. You know, going on with this beat right here, the way the funky came in, and the scratching, and the triple breaks and all that stuff. I mean, this song worked really well for the platform, because you have the filter, you have the different breaks, and the pace of it is different from what you guys did. But the original idea was that we would take a classic song like Acid Raindrops and port it into this format. But when we went to go back to get the beat for Acid Raindrops, all of that stuff was all done on zip drives, like you said, to tape, and it's like, there's no, stuff's gone.
It's gone. Yeah. It's gone. Like
the old technology.
He's like, we've recovered 70 kilobytes off your zip drive. I'm like, 70 kilobytes? I was like, what's the problem? He's like, well, there's like some sort of weird tobacco smoke inside here. Like, I'm like, well, yeah, you know. And it's so dope that our fans are gonna be able to feel some sense of ownership too, because we're basically taking our music, which has kind of always been our gift to them, but to give them a gift that they can actually like, not just listen to, but they can actually like move forward with and make new stuff out of, like that's a crazy way to work with our fans. I mean, people are gonna trip. We got a thing, the P Army, shout out to the P Army. When they get a hold of this, their head is not even ready for it. We got a couple of shows lined up. We're gonna, we'll be in London and Dublin, and then we're gonna do a little homecoming show in LA. So people, you know, just check us out online. Or,
check the dates, man. We got the dates coming up.
They'll be coming up. They can check our website, which is puts.band, and you can get your funky merch there, and new albums, and we do release vinyl still, but we'll probably have a whole part of our website dedicated to make sure people know about this, because this is going to be just as important to our rollout as anything else going forward.
No doubt.
You know.